Yes, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and as you can see in the title, this is my personal top 10 for the qualification act for first semifinal 1 of Eurovision 2025. And usually how I do this is that I usually just look at the lineup and be like, okay, who do I think? I don't listen to, I'm gonna say, I just go with my first instinct and be like, oh, that is the qualification act. And be like, okay, ding, ding, ding. I go do it with the semifinal 2 as well. So I'll be like, yeah, I write down the first, I just look at the countries in the lineup and be like, who do I think will qualify? What is my first instinct when I see a country? And then I'll be like, yeah, I think this one qualifies as well. But I'm gonna say for semifinal 1, I had 9 countries like this. But then I was like, for number 10, I was like, I think we're in for a very surprise with the number 10 or 9. I'm gonna say top 8. I have top 8 lineup immediately. I have 8 countries right away who I think qualifies. But then number 9 and 10, I think that can be the surprise of it all. Because when it comes to Eurovision, we all know that we can go in for very big surprises. And the Eurovision fandom, no offense, might be very upset that the public, the one who is outside the bubble, actually be like, how did you vote again? So yeah. So with further ado, here's the list of both the semifinals. And yeah, I'm gonna say this is my personal opinion about the list. You may not agree, but that's the thing. We can all agree to disagree and all of that in reverse. It's okay. I like certain songs. You may disagree. You'll be like, what? So anywho, this is my first take about this. I might change my mind when I see the live performance, because then I'll be like, no, no, thank you. But I'm gonna say first country out. I'm gonna say Sweden. Sweden, Kai, bara bastu. To me, it's an obvious qualification act, because looking at the response from people, even non-Eurovision viewers, my dance partner Ida and her hubby Pierre, I known her for like 8 years. They were like, yeah, this song is everywhere. Everyone is having this on the Spotify list and everyone is loving this song. So I was like, I think this song, and they had a valid point. This is one of those songs that actually do well or even can win Eurovision. This is, like I said, this is the love child of Kerry and Cha 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 and Baby Lasagna's Rimedim Ding song. I think that is the love child of that song. And they sing very well. So to me, Sweden qualifying for the Eurovision finals, yeah. I think if they can bring the same staging, kind of. I don't know if they're gonna bring the sauna. I hope they do. I hope they bring some sort of version of the sauna to Basel. But if they do and perform exactly like they did in Melfest, it is a qualification act. For me, it is a fun song, and we need fun. We need fun in this day of life. Anyway, number 2, I'm gonna say, do we call her Gaia? Poland. Yeah, Justyna Staszkowska, Poland with the Gaia song. I'm gonna say my Polish sources are informing me every step of the way. I know more about Poland than I know about any one of these countries. Yeah, I'm gonna say I think many people are gonna be blown away about her vocal performance, and I can't wait to see how they stage this in Basel and in her golden goddess outfit and that song. So I'm gonna say Poland qualifying, it should not be even a question. So yeah, to me, Miss Justyna Staszkowska, welcome to Eurovision finals, girl. Well, and then talk about song number 3. And this was because of the live performance. I'm gonna pick the Netherlands. Claude and Zella V. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is a fan favorite that actually many people are saying that this can go very, very far. I might not agree that this is a song that can actually win Eurovision, but to me, the Netherlands is sending a song that I can see a potential top 10 in the finals. I can see this go top 10. Top 5 maybe be a little bit difficult, but top 10 in the finals because the live performance and the way, I mean, I'm gonna say I think he's the most handsome man in the whole competition. If we talk also about Armenia is in semifinal too, but I'm gonna say the song, the vocals, and then the way he sings the song live really put it through to me because this was almost borderline non-qualification act before I saw the live performance. So yeah, the Netherlands, you go through to the finals too, boo. And then number 4 on my list is Albania, Sierm and with Shonda Elektronike. I mean, this is one of the first songs out we have seen for the Eurovision season. This was the second song out. Usually Albania is first, but Montenegro beat them. But Albania's song to me is one of the songs that is floating under the radar amongst everyone. But I'm gonna say that song, that vocals, that whole atmosphere, they should go through. They should go through to the finals. I think they should. It's an amazing song. Albania deserves it. Albania deserves a final placement in the finals because otherwise, I'll be shocked. Anyway, song number 5, and we go all the way to the top. Talk about Estonia with Tommy Cash and Espresso Macchiato. I mean, I'm gonna say this to me may be the joke act of the year, but I'm gonna say it is such a catchy song, and you have a nice hook. You'll be like, mi amore, mi espresso macchiato, 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 por favore. It is a hook. So I think that song will be a public favorite amongst the public in the arena, and I think people who don't usually like Eurovision will be like, that is a fun song. I can see my brother-in-law vote for this, and he likes this, cookie crazy fun entries. This is the joke act of the year, but I think this song can go very far with the public. The jury's in the finals? No. But since this is only the televotes who decides who go through, so yeah, Estonia would qualify, if you ask me. Yeah, so far so good, I'm gonna say. I think, yeah, the first 5 of this list, I stand by that. Song number 6, and we already have you, boom. Let's go to Norway with Kyle and Lighter. I'll be my own lighter. I feel a spark inside me. I mean, I'm gonna say, I think this song will qualify based on the live performance because this song is amazing live performance. We saw it in the live performance during the Norway's national selection. He can sell this. He sells this song so good. He's so cute to look at. The girls are gonna love him. The gays are gonna love it. The mamas are gonna love him. The grandmas, the aunts, everyone is gonna love him. He's so likable. And he has gorgeous vocals, and he has a very nice catchy pop song. And if you can recreate the staging from the Melody Grand Prix, easy qualification act. Yeah, this is not even a question. I mean, I'm gonna say, is this a song that should actually open? No, he's in second half, so should he maybe close the show? Looking at the lineup with this half, is this a song that should actually close the show? Yeah, I think it should. He should close the show, and he will easy qualification act if he actually nails it. Anyway, we keep it here. We go here to San Marino with Gabri Ponte with Tutta Italia. Tutta l'Italia, tutta l'Italia, tutta l'Italia. Tutta l'Italia, tutta. I mean, I'm gonna say, for once is San Marino sending a song I actually agree on that should go through. I mean, San Marino has for long been the joke act ever since 2008 and onward until Serhat, but Senate tried to flip us with the opinions about San Marino, but it didn't go so well. But I feel like this song is the most serious song San Marino has sent with ever, and I think the public should give San Marino credit because this song is the best song they have ever sent. No offense to say it hot and say na na na. This song is the best song San Marino has ever sent, and that includes Adrenalina. I love Adrenalina songs still to this day. But San Marino is my number 7 qualification act. And then we go stroll all the way up to Belgium. Belgium, Red Sebastian and Strobe Lights. I mean, I'm gonna say this is a thing with this semifinal, to have Belgium and Cyprus within this list of songs, because they're on the same half of this playlist and they are in the same semifinal. This can benefit or hurt one of them. But I think overall, Belgium is the one who goes out as the victory winner of this Eurovision heat, if you ask me. He has a gorgeous vocals, this brings the rave, the party, and if he can recreate a little bit about the staging from the national selection in Belgium too, Eurosong, yeah, easy qualification act. So, Belgium, welcome to the finals, boom. We have 2 songs left. We have a talk. I have said Sweden, Poland, the Netherlands, Albania, Estonia, Norway, San Marino, Belgium. But let's talk number 9. And now I take a risk. You know what I'm gonna send to the finals? Portugal! I'm gonna say Portugal to the finals with Napa and Deslocado. I'm gonna send them to the finals because I think many Eurovision fandom are still upset that Josh and Henke didn't win the national selection. But you know what? This is one of those songs I think the public really gonna enjoy. I think the public is really gonna enjoy Portugal this year, so I think they're gonna actually vote them through. So yeah, I think the whole easy relaxation vibe for Portugal really gonna benefit them. So yeah, I'm sending Portugal to the finals. I did that. Anyway, we are down to the last song that can go through. And this was very tough to pick out. But I have 3 songs I think it's gonna be between. And I'm gonna say the ones I don't think will go through. I'm sorry, Slovenia. I don't think how much time do we have left. I don't think that song would go through. I'm sorry, Ukraine. I don't think Ukraine would go through either. And no, don't say it. I'm sorry, Azerbaijan. Around with you. Even though I like the song, I don't think Azerbaijan will go through either. This is a close call, but looking at this lineup, there's not one bad song in here. Not one I'll be like, ooh, that's a horrible song. Anyway, the 3 songs that I think will actually battle it out, it is between Iceland, Cyprus, and where are you? Croatia, the Poison Cake song. I think it is between those 3 countries the last placement will be about. And if you ask me, who do I think will go through? If I'm gonna be honest, my first pick for the last placement, it was Iceland. That was my first pick. I think of all 3 songs that I pointed out, I think Iceland takes the last placement in the finals, because regardless how you feel about Iceland and Virgo was robbed, looking at that song, and since we know, looking at this also in the first half, I think that song will stand out, because that is a very young kids friendly song, and we don't know if they're gonna sing in English or not, but if they do, they qualify even easier to me. But that song, it is a very, epa dunk, radio friendly kids summer song. That is a summer song to me. And if you think this was also a copy of an Israel song, I get it, but I think Iceland is the last song to go through. And there you have it. My top 10 for the first semifinal. I'm gonna do semifinal 2 also. I think that was harder. I think semifinal 2 was worse to do. Anyway, my top 10 is Sweden, Poland, the Netherlands, Albania, Estonia, Norway, San Marino, Belgium, Portugal, and Iceland. That is my top 10 for the qualification act to the Eurovision finals. But looking at this lineup, we can be in for a big surprise. I can be wrong, but that is my first opinion, though I think will go through. And yeah, this is a very strong semifinal. First I was like, ooh, semifinal 1 is looking very weak, but then we got into more songs and now we have the whole lineup. I'll be like, no, this is a very strong semifinal, but I think semifinal 2 is worse. But I thought semifinal 2 was easier to pick out the top 10 than semifinal 1 for some reason. But anyway, this is my top 10. If you don't agree with me, it's okay, but name your top 10 in the name your top 10 in the comment section, boo, and let's have a chat there. Until then, mwah. Oh hi, you're still here. I hope you have not forgotten to subscribe. So subscribe here and look for the recommended video over here and end credit now. Bye.